Hey guys, what's going on? It's Subliminal right about now, bringing you the latest episode to the channel. Now, before you begin feeling sorry for yourself, guys, you've got to understand there's millions and millions, tens, if not hundreds of millions of people invested into crypto, yeah? Not one of them is having a good day, yeah? What it is, guys, people like to think that the markets have it in for them personally. Okay, they haven't. It's just markets rinsing and repeating and shaking out weak hands. And there's a lot of cryptos, including in my watch list, that are down significantly. But you know what? We are stoic and we are going to prevail, which is why we are over here on the YouTube channel. We're over there in the Discord, and eventually the money and the cheddar factory will pay out handsomely. So if we just go through the crypto bubbles here, the top 100 on average are down 6%. Yeah, 101 to 200 coins down 7.5, 8.4, 6.7, 7.2, and the list goes on. So everyone is down in the market now on average. But you can see right away on this watch list, which I show you guys every single week for free, we are only down on average 0.76%. Yeah, so that is brilliant. We're actually outperforming the rest of the market on average. Okay, now you can see the cryptos. Now, the big one that is holding us up right now is Veracity, and I've been banging on about Veracity for a number of times. So we are up 99.9%, yeah. So we pretty much doubled our bag now. So that is on the weekly time frame. On the daily, Velo and VRA, the two pink coins there, doing all right, doing all right. Got Quant as well, up 0.5% as well. Trump and Melania are down 5%, and some of the other cryptos, including the ISO tokens, that are ultimately going to be used in trillion-dollar sectors in years to come, guys. So, you know what? Don't beat yourself up about it too much, because we have got some major news which is going to be breaking tomorrow. So tomorrow, as you're aware, the highly anticipated, and this is why the markets are down at the moment, because there's still uncertainty in regards to the tariffs as well, because there's only a 90-day pause. What's going to happen after that 90-day pause? The markets like to basically price in these typical sort of massive events that can unfold into the market. So we do have Fed interest rate decision, Fed monetary policy statement, and we've also got the FOMC press conference as well, where Jerome Powell will come out half an hour after these two sort of economic events, if you will, and then he will get the ball moving, and then you'll see the markets begin to sort of you'll see some volatility in the markets. Yeah, you might see fake out to the upside, to the downside. What's gonna happen now? How's it gonna unfold? But believe me and you, a lot of these cryptos are at the lows. So this is the last place you want to be selling any of your crypto bags right now, is at the lows. It's just a matter of time before we do visit the cheddar factory, and it's as simple as that, guys. It's coming. Now, if we go over to the economic sort of target rate probability graph here, these do fluctuate from day to day, week to week. Now, yesterday, this figure was exactly the same. So that was 96.8%. So nothing has changed from from today up until going back yesterday. We are looking at a 3.2% chance that we will cut rates. So, you know what? The markets have already priced in this likelihood. So there's a 3.2% chance the markets will rally. Okay. Now, I do believe the markets can still rally without a rate cut. And that's exactly what XRP did in the 2017-18 cycle, where it ran up 60,000%, where we got those three impulses. Okay. So that's approximately a sort of 600x upon your capital. Now, who doesn't want a 600x? And that was done without any interest rate cuts, guys. So you don't have to bet on the interest rates. Okay, you just got to know where the lows are going in, and right now altcoins are pretty obvious. We're at some sort of lows. However, some sort of reassurance if we do go over to the next Fed meeting, 18th of June, and this is exactly what the markets will begin to price in going after, well, sort of after Jerome Powell comes out and delivers that speech. We'll then begin pricing in the 18th of June probabilities, and you can see here statistically we've got over a 1 in 3 chance of rate cuts. Yeah. And like I say, with the tariffs as well, the tariffs have only been paused for 90 days. So in my view, this figure is only going to grow. And then from, like I say, from tomorrow, the markets will begin to pick up, in my view. So let's dive into the charts anyway. So what I'm going to start off with today, guys, is this chart here, which is others. So this is the total market cap of crypto, excluding the top 10 coins. So we're not talking Solana, we're not talking Ethereum, we're not talking XRP, we're talking sort of mid to, small caps. Okay. The ones where you make all the money, well, predominantly all the money because you got higher return on investment. So you can see here what's happening. We do have sort of highs here for this particular chart. Okay, so you could argue this was a sort of high here, and we've had some sort of fake outs marking the all-time high there in the previous cycle. So that was November of 21, where the market then capitulated into a bear market. We also had another sort of test here. So if we do take the sort of high here, the weekly close here, we did have a sort of test, and that's where we ran into rejection. So right now, over the last couple of weeks, we have been facing a sort of fake out, in my opinion. So now this particular chart is stipulating a head and shoulder pattern, in my view. So we're just going to go down to the sort of daily. So this is a textbook bullish reversal. So what you'll have here is coming in is a sort of left shoulder. You got your head down there, and then you've got your right shoulder playing out. So we could see a little bit more downside over the coming days, but certainly I do expect this particular chart to get going. And once we do break that sort of neckline here, it'll be absolutely fireworks, guys. I'm telling you now. So in my view, we're only around 10% there, 10% for altcoins to really get moving. And that could happen tomorrow. On the flip side, if it was to come down lower, I wouldn't be looking to exceed this sort of level. So again, there's only a 10% downside in terms of the risk involved now with altcoins outside of the top 10. So for me, you've got to take the risk. Yeah, the risk is worth the punt in my, and I wouldn't call it a punt. It's not a punt, is it? We know it's inevitable that these cryptos are going to go absolutely wild. So I could quite easily mark out here. You guys know the downside anyway, 10%. Yeah, you don't even need me to mark it out. Yeah, if I just take that there, and then I mark out sort of 10% there. Yeah, worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is down 10%, and then to the upside, we've got a 2x, so you're going to double your money. Yeah, outside of the top 10 crypto coins. That's not to say that XRP, Solana, Ethereum ain't going to move, because they're all going to do some magnificent numbers. But this is our sort of first checkpoint, yeah, up to this yellow line here, marking out this high. Once we break 450 billion total market cap for this particular graph, we are going to absolutely explode. And I could take that up straight away up to 1 trillion, and we'll be going a lot higher than that. So that straight away, that's a 4.6x, okay? 360% is a 4.6x, and then you just keep going and going, guys. Honestly, you'll be literally on cloud nine at that point once we break that sort of yellow sort of resistance. Trust me, guys. So right now, you've got a hold of the bag. So let's just take a look at some of these cryptos. So some of them are doing all right. Some of them are doing a little bit naff. Okay, I'm not going to lie. You guys can see to yourself. But like I said earlier in the video, everybody is suffering. It's not just you. Hundreds of millions of investors around the world are suffering. And they'll probably be losing patience with everybody. Do you know what I mean? They'll be kicking themselves. They'll be blaming themselves. They'll be, throwing hate comments around, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, do you think I want to be doing YouTube videos when it's down like this? I want to be positive and upbeat, and this is why I'm offering you guys this reassurance so you guys can see the sort of wood throughout the trees, yeah? Because some people just get blindsided by the crypto price action, particularly when they see red here. Obviously, red sort of is a stimulant for fear. Yeah, as soon as you see red in the market, you're like, oh no, do you know what I mean? But you know what? You just got to ignore it, and you've got to, take that experience and realize what market makers do to fudge you out of positions and take your crypto. That's ultimately what this is, guys. It's a zero-sum game. They want your crypto. And the only way to get your crypto a lot of the times, because everyone thinks it's going to go to the moon, which it will in time. We just got to get past this sort of, these Fed meetings and this sort of price action in terms of the price on the chart. But we've got some green, we've got some morale boosters out here. Yeah, like Veracity, for example. Look at this. This is absolutely wild. So Veracity there from our sort of trend line there, that's run up a 3x, 200%. Yeah, take profits, rotate. We've had other coins that have come down. Casper's mainnet goes live today. What's Casper doing? It's still in a bullish structure, mind you. So again, nothing to worry about, guys. But ultimately, you've got these coins here that have done well. So, logic would say start rotating a 2x, 3x, whatever VRA has just done. And then you can rotate it into other cryptos like Casper. Mainnet's going live today. You're going to see some sort of volatilities. Expect some sort of, decent price action going forward. Let's have a look at XRP as well. XRP, in my view, is still in bullish structure just because of this falling wedge. You can see here we had the fake out back here around beginning of March. We come down here, we had that breakout, and we're just retesting now. So this is why it looks scary at the moment, because it looks as if, oh my god, XRP could actually fall and capitulate. Yes, that could be the case, but in my view, I think we're looking solid, guys. Honestly, I think we're looking solid. I think it's time now for crypto to really show what it's capable of doing, and start fulfilling its potential. And for a lot of these ISO coins like XRP, is to start fulfilling some sort of, cross-border corridors. We're beginning of May now. It's only June, July. Fedwire goes live. So June, July, Fedwire goes live now. So Fedwire goes live on the 14th of July. Yeah. So just call it 9 weeks. 9 weeks. Can you wait 9 weeks to get a massive payday? Yeah. I'm not talking about 100, 200, 300% pump. I'm talking about generational wealth, because that is what's happening right now in the markets. Smart money's taking positions. This could be argued as a bull flag, falling wedge, both bullish patterns. So this is the thing now, guys. The diamond top has eroded away, because I was a little bit bearish on XRP previously. I'll hold my hands up, but that pattern has eroded. We're looking at bullish chart patterns here. VRA is going absolutely nuts right now. We've got Velo also creating a sort of inverse head and shoulders, similar to that other graph that I was showing you earlier. Yeah. Look at this. Yeah. So as soon as we get up there, past that net line, again, Velo is going to absolutely fly. We got that red line. That's our first checkpoint. And look at, do you know what I mean? Sometimes you just need to be reminded that you're in the right place. Yeah. And it's only a matter of time before we're in the right place at the right time. Yeah, look at this figure there. I've just drawn that all the way up to all-time highs for Velo. That's coming out at 14,000%. Yeah, so that's over 140x. So you only need $500, and you can make really, really big money. Yeah, big money, more than the average person. Yeah. If you're in crypto now, you've absolutely smashed it. But if you're there looking at CoinMarketCap, refreshing it, and thinking, oh, I'm down 10, 15%, oh, do you know what I mean? You ain't going to make it. It's as simple as that, guys. Yeah. Let's have a look at XYen before we wrap up. Let's have a look. In fact, what I'll do is I'll filter through the symbols there. XYen. Let's have a look at XYen. I've not looked at the charts today because I have been working on a back-end system for the Discord, because I'm not happy with Shopify at the minute. So I will be leaving Shopify. Yeah. Let's have a look. 4-hour time frame. XYen's not moved much. You can see here it's very, very faint. This is basically where the current price action is trading. You can see here the faint line. It's still sort of intercepting these sort of wicks down here, as you can see. So, in my view, XYen's probably bottomed out. I was saying this in yesterday's video. So my thesis hasn't changed at all in terms of XYen. I feel like we're bottomed out now. So the risk to reward is absolutely huge for XYen. Yeah. Fantastic. VRA still pumping. Yes, it could take a pullback. It's done a 2-3x. It's up 200% in it, so it's done a 3x. So VRA could make small adjustments, pullbacks. But other than that, we've still got another 200% to get up to US election high. So VRA is still bullish. XYen is bullish according to this chart. We've got others that I've just shown you. Worst case scenario, an extra 10% downside before we then run up and double our bags just to hit our head on that yellow trend line, yeah, before we start breaking out into price discovery where it'll be absolutely fireworks. So you know what, guys, you are in the right place, yeah. And like I keep reiterating, it's just a matter of time now before we're in the right place at the right time. It's simple as that, guys. Anyway, I hope you take a lot of reassurance from this video. And if you did, make sure to like, share, comment, do what you got to do as always. And I shall see you tomorrow for the Fed meeting. Okay, guys, take it easy. I've been a Block Bull. Until next time, the Block Bull is over and out.